Storytime X. This shit is all true. Be 20, in college in Colorado. Live near foothills, lots of cool wooded areas to drive that aren't too far from campus. Have friend, Simon, he was pretty into drugs. Occasionally, he'd ask me to do shrooms with him. One time he asked me, I tell him that I don't feel like doing them, but I'll babysit him and just smoke weed or whatever. He says that's cool. Get a group together one Saturday and drive up to the Flutterons, packing a bag of shrooms and a shit ton of weed. 5 of us total. Me, my friend Ian, and a girl who I was into at the time, Sarah, are babysitting. Simon and our friend Keegan are the ones doing the shrooms. Park car in one of those hiking area parking lots. No other cars. Seems pretty deserted, middle of the day. At first, we thought it was good, but then Ian checked the weather forecast and said there is a chance of rain. Our dumbasses didn't check the weather before doing this. Too late now,
Yeah.
It's pretty nice out at this point. It's only like 2 PM, so we head up the hiking trail and go until we find a nice open area. We are literally like 5 minutes from the car. Figure we don't have to go far, considering it doesn't look like anybody will be hiking here anyway, and we're at a pretty remote place. The babysitter starts smoking out of the pipe, and the other two discuss how they're going to eat the shrooms. Literally, right as Keegan pops his shrooms, someone remembers he left his phone in the car. Keegan was a first timer, so he was kinda paranoid and just wanted to stay where he was. I offered to go with Simon to the car. He says it's cool, just chill and he'll be right back. We all don't really think much of it because we're not too far from the car. Me, Ian and Sarah are smoking and Keegan is just chilling, waiting for the shrooms to hit him, laughing it up. 10 minutes later, Simon still hasn't come back. After about 20 minutes, we realize he should have been back by now. Sarah considers going and looking for him. He probably just had to take a dump or something. We keep smoking, starting to worry a little. I'm about to go to the car to find him. 30 minutes after he left, we finally see him come up the trail, walking super slowly, like he's been really careful where he's stepped or something. Doesn't say anything as he approaches. We kinda interrogate him. He says he just got his phone, nothing else. We can't get more than 10 words out of the guy. He's usually the most talkative motherfucker I've ever known. Like literally everything was just one word response or a shrug, and he doesn't smile at all. Kind of just go fuck it, because Keegan is starting to feel his trip, so we turn our attention to him. Simon no longer seems to have any interest in the shrooms. Keegan is acting hilarious, describing shit that he sees to us, laughing at everything, fascinated by the trees, bark and shit. We're all laughing like idiots at him, all but Simon. I don't really bother asking if he's going to take half the bag of shrooms. I kinda just figure he started feeling sick or something. It's been an hour and a half now, and the overcast is getting heavier. Probably gonna rain soon. Me and Ian are discussing where we could go inside with the tripping Keegan, when Sarah just screams really loud and points out a tree a little ways away from us. What the fuck? Why are you screaming, bitch? She says she saw a huge furry animal go behind the tree. None of us believe her, since we don't hear or see shit. She says it moved totally silently, but she swears she saw it. Ian and I are both calling bullshit, but all of a sudden Simon starts going, we should go check it out. You fucking serious? We all really want to leave now, because of the coming rain, but Simon keeps insisting that we go look at whatever the fuck Sarah saw. We kind of argue for what seemed like an absurdly long time. He kept saying we should go look, but not giving a good reason why. We said it was probably a bear or something that could maul us, and he would just say it wouldn't hurt us. I remember very specifically him saying that it wouldn't hurt us. He seemed so confident about that. Like he already knew what animal it was or something. Keegan is pretty much not moving from his little spot, and we can't just leave him there. I'm pretty high at this point too, and don't really want to move either. Ian is finally like, alright dude, if I go over there and check it out with you, can we just go? Simon agrees, and the two of them go out, and kinda leave our view in our little clearing. As they go towards the tree Sarah pointed out, we lose sight of them. Keegan is seriously noping out, like on the verge of tears and tripping really bad. Sarah trying to calm him down. My phone rings, which startles the fuck out of all of us, and I pull it out. It's Simon's phone calling me. What the fuck? Answer it, and hear his voicemail message immediately. You know, like the message that would play if I'd called him like he hadn't answered? I swear on my life that I didn't pocket dial him or anything. It was an incoming call, and my ringtone was going off and everything. But his voicemail message played. Seriously, what the fuck out now? Hang up and start calling Simon and Ian's name. They don't answer. Feel raindrops coming down. Trees aren't giving them much cover. Suddenly hear a weird moaning sound coming from the direction that they walk towards and not too far away from us. Kind of like a dog whimpering at first, but then it got louder and louder until it was like a full-on wail. Sounded like something laughing, like a cackling noise, kind of like... but in no particular cadence. Okay, time to leave. Sarah and I have to lift Keegan up. He's pretty much in hysterics now. Start running towards the car. Try calling Ian as we run. His phone is off or dead. We get to the car. Keegan gets in the back seat, seriously tripping out. Sarah is trying to calm him down. I'm outside the car, looking for any sign of the other two. See them about 2 minutes later, coming down the trail. Except that they're both doing that super slow walk, and both seemed way too calm. When they finally get to us, I ask them what the fuck happened, and if they heard that noise. Both of them say they didn't hear anything. Both of them say they didn't find any animal. Both of them deny calling me or receiving a call from me. They answer every question in 1 or 2 fucking words, and they don't seem to be fazed by the fact that the other 3 of us are freaked the fuck out. It's starting to really rain, and we were out in the open, and we really just wanted to go back home, so we all got in the car. Ian and Simon sat next to each other in the back and barely talk on the ride back. Pretty silent overall. Keegan is like huddled up, still tripping. I take us back to campus and tell everyone I'll just take them home and watch Keegan by myself for a while until he calms down, which would be hours from now. Simon and Ian both want to stay with us. They don't say fucking shit, besides that they don't want to be taken home. They want to stay with us longer. I tell them I just want to go home at this point, coming down from my high. Sarah agrees. In the end, I agreed to drop them both off at Ian's apartment. Though it was weird that Ian didn't want to go home. He and Simon were never that great of friends. Never had been there before, needed directions. Ian has been super fucking unhelpful, like he doesn't know where he's going to his own apartment. I ended up having to use my smartphone to navigate where I am. Notice that Ian or Simon take out their smartphones the whole time. Finally find the place, and they all get out without saying shit. Don't even thank me or anything. Sarah and I are kind of just having a huge freak out after they're all gone and discuss how surreal the whole thing was. Discuss how Ian and Simon weren't acting like themselves at all, and make sure that the noise we heard wasn't just our imaginations. We both heard the exact same thing. Both described it as a cackling, but didn't sound human at all. Here's the kicker. Later, after I dropped Sarah off, I find someone's phone in the back seat. On the way there, he was in the front. On the way back, he was in the back seat. In other words, he never got his phone from the car when he went back for it. Check the phone call record. Outgoing call to me. I still have Simon's phone, and he hasn't made any attempt to contact me to get it back. All this happened a couple weekends ago. I figured maybe he was busy with finals and stuff, but now finals are over, and he still hasn't said a word to me. I'm kind of scared to give it back to him. I'm friends with his roommate, who tells me Simon barely ever home anymore. He's always at Ian's apartment. Like, he'll just leave sometimes and won't come back until the next day, and then only for a few hours. When asked, he just says he's hanging out at Ian's. I'm really freaked out, X. What the hell happened to my friends? Try calling Ian from Simon's phone and check up on what they're doing? Okay, so I tried this, and something weird happened. I called Ian's phone from Simon's phone, and I got Simon's voicemail message. When I call Ian's phone from my phone, I don't get anything. It just goes straight to voicemail. That's a little strange. Either way, neither of them are picking up.